Hello, hello, hello. This is the 32nd episode of the Mental Threads podcast. I am here with my guest, Mr. Psyc Mike.
What's up, Psych Mike? You look me up on Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, PSYCMIKE.
And all that shit. For real. And it's like, Psyc Mike, I know you've been doing this whole music thing for a while. What really inspired you to do music as a whole?
I was bored just writing rhymes, and I was like, hey, let me take a shot at it, and I liked it. It was fun, so I went with it.
Oh yeah, cool. That's cool. So it's just pretty much fun for you. That's where you pretty much started off with, and not some kind of weird backstory like some niggas like killing your like parents like a alley and shit. Like it's funny because we were just talking about Batman a moment ago.
Nah, it's nothing like that. I just wanted to have fun. I wanted to live the lifestyle of it, the rock star lifestyle. The shit that Batman would beat me the fuck up for. So
I mean, shit, I don't know. Like that whole lifestyle thing, I don't know. That shit's kind of played out to me, man. Because even Tupac was living it well, and all it did was bite him in the ass when some girl was claiming that he raped her and everything. And it's like, fucking Tupac. Tupac wouldn't rape anybody because it's Tupac. Why would he need to rape anybody to get some pussy? Literally any bitch, like
any bit he can get any bitch, and like I feel that there's a lot of like twists. There's like a lot of fucked up shit that happens and shit, but I was really that dude that was just doing drugs, hanging out, fucking chilling, just having fun. I didn't really care about any bitches coming my way. I didn't really care about the money. I just wanted to have a good time.
and that's pretty good. Like when it comes to music and everything, I don't really mind that. I know like even Joe Budden would be like going crack down on Lil Yachty. I know this shit happened like a while, like years ago and shit, but it's like you're gonna crack down on Lil Yachty because he wants to have fun and everything. I feel like everybody has their why, and if your why brings you success, then all power to you. Like for instance, like for my why and everything, I feel like rap kind of saved my life at one age and everything. I was dealing with a whole lot like in middle school and everything. It was like just bullied all types of ways and stuff. I feel like rap was like an escape. It was like a way I can express myself and channel, but at the same time kind of challenge myself, in a sense. Like, I wasn't too outspoken back then, in a way, and it's just like there's just layers to it and like patterns to it. You have to learn. You got to master, discipline yourself to be like a good like artist and everything. And it's just something that it just becomes something that just takes my interest. So that's from like 13, 12, and now I'm like fucking 23 going 24, still trying to make this shit work at the same time. So it's just like everybody has their why and whatnot. So when it comes to music and how you express yourself and everything, I understand like you're inspired by artists like Trippie Redd and who else?
Trippie Redd, X, Ski Mask, Lil Wayne, Eminem. I was about to say that I used to listen to like a lot of Lil Wayne in high school when I was mad.
Yeah, no, Lil Wayne for sure. It's like I know I spoke about it in another episode. Like Lil Wayne is for real slept on like hell. Man, it's just like I don't want to say he slept on something because people know he's the GOAT, but I feel like people invalidate it for him because it's Lil Wayne. They say like, oh, he's not Tupac and whatever. Like, oh, if Tupac were alive, he would be like, like working at McDonald's, which is bullshit because like talent will always rise to the top no matter what, no matter what climate you're in, and it's just. Like he's still like a really good artist. Like he writes like some of the dopest damn lines. Like who else fucking said move like G's like G's move in silence like lasagna? Who the fuck says that before him? He's not biting nobody. Like, he's not.
He's part of the culture, bro. Like he's part of the history, like it or not, bro. Like he's up there in the top 10 because he's GOAT.
Definitely go because he had the whole game in a stranglehold at one point. Like the early that fucking 2011, like fucking 2015 ish.
He put Drake on. I think Lil Wayne was the one that put Drake on. Honestly.
I mean, he kind of did. I mean, obviously he kind of did because he signed him to fucking Young Money and shit like that. And it's just like yeah. I mean, now Drake is like, yeah, look at Drake. Drake is because of Lil Wayne. And it's just like, yeah, just stuff like that, man. It's just It's very, very crazy, like with Lil Wayne especially. And it's just like I feel like I was at my most creative when like Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz was on the radio a whole lot for sure. Like I feel like that's when I was like, cause like when you write it, like you write shit to be saying some shit. Like I know like 2 Chainz be saying like I do this all night, man. I shoulda wore pajamas, eating these rappers like a school of piranhas. He be saying some fun shit, bro. Like on Mercy. What did he say on Mercy? It was like no, well, how did he fucking?
Mercy was with Drake and Future, right?
No. Mercy with good music when it was like 2 Chainz and
Yellow Lamborghini, yellow top missing, yeah.
No, yeah. I mean, fucking like yeah, with like Kanye West and Big Sean, like with good music and everything. I know I spoke about another episode, but what did 2 Chainz say? I know he's like he drunk and high on the same time, smoking champagne on an airplane. Oh, yeah. So like beat it up like Rampage, gun it up like a gun. It's just like, yeah, dude, he be saying some, dude, 2 Chainz be saying some creative ass shit, bro. Like for real, like some very intricate type things, like. But it's like, you know. But it's like I feel like that's that cool thing about music. It's just like there's just so many ways you can pretty much express yourself, and like that's what I really like about rap. There's always a line that nobody else has used and everything. There's always something people say that nobody else has said or done, something that nobody else has done,
it's and all everything. It's all about creativity.
Yeah, it's just like when it comes to creativity, Lil Wayne could be that person, and then after Lil Wayne, there was a bunch of Lil this, Lil that, Lil this, Lil. He's the father of the Lils, man. Before that, it was Bigs, like Big L, Big Pun, Fat Joe. I mean,
hey, I was about to call myself Big Boy at one point for my rap name, or Big Mike.
Oh, really? Just Big? I remember. I think somebody wanted me to call myself like Big T, and I'm just like, I mean, that's cool, but it's like it doesn't.
That's kind of overplayed.
I feel like there's a million Big T's out there. It's like he's big and he's T. Like
small T, little T, big T, medium T, small T, kid size T.
Definitely king size T. But it's like yeah, man, for real, dude, that shit is crazy for real. It's like rap names are weird, aren't they? It's like, how'd you get your rap name?
So like I'm known as like that crazy white boy, right? Like I be doing shit that other people wouldn't do. Like I push the limits. I take a chance. I'll go there. And people used to be like they didn't like my other rap name. It was like Young Slash, and they like it doesn't really roll off the tongue like that. And so I was like, huh. And I was like, all right, what about Psyc Mike? And everybody was like thinking about that. Like, yo, that has a ring to it, because they were talking about the baby, and they were like, we like how his name sounds because it rolls off the tongue. So I was like, hey, Psyc Mike.
Oh, wow, that's cool. So it's more like it's a matter of just how it rolls off the tongue, basically. That's what does it for you and everything. Yeah, I had to go through so many different transitions to find my rap name right now. Like my rap name right now is Toasty ESV. Basically because like I'm like, cause of my Instagram name, like Liberian Toast Crunch, and it's like this one girl, like I would hop in her live and we would just kind of talk. We're kind of like internet friends, like, and she would always like call me Toasty, and it's just like I like that. I don't know why it works, but it works. And next, since I like when people call me Toasty, like because like that isn't like my friends. So like if you're my friend, just call me Toasty, or if like you're somebody close to me, call me Toasty, because I feel like anybody that just calls me about my government and everything, I never spoke to you and shit like that. It's just I feel like you're on some fugazi shit. Like you're trying to stab me in the back, or you're trying to like gossip about me or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that. But it's like, yeah, in the ESV part, basically it's just, it can mean to all sorts of things. Like it could be like, East Side Villain, because I feel like I'm like an outcast from my town, like East Side. It's like East Side Villain, Ethereal Sage Visions, or like, Eat Some Vagina. It could be like it could be all sorts of things, basically. And then it's just like, it's just, Toasty ESV. Before that, I remember I want to be called MC Tony T. T-Coon, because because there were some girls on the bus used to call me like a raccoon and everything, so I would try to own it. It's just like, raccoons are cool. Like I like Sly Cooper, like fuck you.
Raccoons are pretty cool. I fuck with raccoons.
Yeah, fucking trash pandas. And it's just like, it was like T-Coon, and then like that got played out. I was on like T-double-E because that's my first name, so it's like whatever. But yeah, I feel like Toasty ESV just fits like the best. Like I feel like that's the best name I could come up with. Like I could find like other alter egos. I think my alter ego is like Tony Versetti because like first video game I played.
That's a mafia name.
No, cause like my first video game character I ever played was Tommy Versetti, and I thought it was so cool. I thought he was like a cool character. I always want to be like Tommy, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, yeah. Yeah, so it's just like so I was like, I feel like Tony part obviously got from Tony Montana, and like my dad's name's Tony, so it's like there, so it's just that, and plus there's other like personas I was thinking about. I think one of them is like Shriek Anonymous, like yeah, that's one because it's like I'm thinking about like doing a spoof off like Scream and everything, like so it's like instead of like Scream would be like Shriek, and it would just be like it would be like just like how MF Doom pretty much like it's just Doctor Doom and like mask like Shriek. I'll just like wear like a scream mask and shit like that. So it's stuff like that. Would you think about doing like rap personas and shit like that?
I thought about it. I thought about doing like a rap persona as like as a bear, like in a bear costume.
I'm instantly thinking about fucking workaholics and shit, or it's just like a bitch better have my honey, or some shit like that. Like I think I saw throw that shit on fucking T.
You think I am? Pooh, you better have my honey.
I haven't watched Workaholics in so fucking long, bro. Is that on Netflix? Basically,
it's on HBO.
I got another reason to get HBO Max.
Yeah, it might be on Netflix. So I think I've seen it on Netflix.
Gotta be fresh. Nah, but for real, man, dude, the fucking, bro, the fucking workaholic show. This shit is fucking funny, but it's like when it comes to like your next couple projects and everything, like, what are you thinking for your next projects? Have you already got it like bought up or anything, or you're just kind of just chilling right now?
I got a few beats I haven't used from like Wonder and Blackie and stuff, so I might do something with those, release a few singles, and then just work out and stuff and get ready for boxing and stuff. Start like doing like little amateur fights, and I don't know really what I want to do yet, cause like I wanna focus on boxing, but at the same time like I'm not really strong in boxing. That's why I want to do it, so I could like get strong at boxing. Practice makes perfect. If I do it, I'll master it. I'm really good at martial arts. Like I could take a fight to the ground and start wrapping around people and shit like a snake and shit, and like I'm good at that shit.
Well, that's really good. I've been wanting to get into martial arts for such a long time, bro. Like for real. Like, but it's like I feel like I never have the money.
Sambo.
Is it like kick based or like punch based, or is it just like a mixture of both, like fucking kickboxing or some shit?
I think it's a mixture of both, but I know it's like a Russian fight style, and like because it's like a Russian fight style, I want to learn it because I know Russians are kind of deadly. You don't fuck around with a Russian, so it's.
You see what you're trying to be like Zangief from fucking Super Street Fighter? You're trying to like fucking spin people in there and like power bomb them or some shit like that?
Most definitely, bro. I have a mean uppercut, bro. I was showing him my uppercut, and I would like crouch down because I was like, it's all in the legs. It's all in the legs, and you just hop up and uppercut.
No, for real, that's fucking cool, bro. That's damn cool. Like, Hadoken. Hadoken. But it's like, yeah, man. It's just like I spoke about like fucking fighting styles. With one of my friends, I think Taylor Huntley. I think he did another episode. He does like fucking what does he call? Does he have Krav Maga? Krav Maga. I think that's what he does. Yeah, Krav Maga.
Oh my god, is that a fighting style?
Yeah, it's like I think the Israeli folk. That's like Israeli army. That's what they came up with. Like Krav Maga, or is it Russian? It might be Russian too. I think. Yeah, but I first heard it in like the show Archer. I don't know if you watch Archer. Have you?
Is that the animated one?
Yeah, the animated one. Basically. I think it was on FX.
Yeah. I've watched it before.
Bro, that show's fucking funny. It really is funny. I fuck with that show. But it's like, yeah, but that's the first time I ever heard of Krav Maga and everything. Like karate was like bullshit, and it's really like Krav Maga. That's where it's at. I feel like martial arts is starting to get a little bit more of a spotlight now with like shows like Cobra Kai. I don't know if you've watched Cobra Kai yet.
Nah, I haven't yet.
Bro, I fucking envy you. You need to watch that fucking show. It will make you want to do more. It's not on HBO. It's on Netflix now. It actually started on like a Disney, no, not Disney, on a YouTube. That's where I first watched it. It was on YouTube. It was like a YouTube series, and then Netflix bought it, which is so fucking cool. Cause like when I started watching,
You know what time it is?
What?
You know what time it is, bro?
It's
I gotta start magging with some bitches and start stealing some Netflixes.
You probably need to. I don't know. I mean, shit. I'll probably send you my password just so you can watch Cobra Kai, bro. They're 3 seasons in, bro. So you have shit to watch for a minute, bro. It's good as hell. Like you never really watched the Karate Kid movies, did you?
I've watched the Karate Kid movies. I've watched
all of them.
Not all of them. I think I've watched 2 of them.
That's all you need. That's all you need. Because it's like I know maybe because like they also got the third one I think on Netflix also. But dude, when I tell you, bro, when I fucking tell you, bro, Cobra Kai might be better than all the movies because it's like a series and it goes on. You know, series are just better because they got more pace and they got more space, like, you know, characters to grow on you to like get acquainted with the characters and everything, bro. Like it talks about life and shit. You know, this is really
live action, like live action or cartoon type shit.
No, it's live action. It's live action. I don't even hype live action shit like that. But like, bro, like this fucking show, this is probably one of my best favorite shows, bro, to even watch, bro. And that's what makes it so cool and everything, bro. Like, cause like now it's like the main character ain't even like the old like character. It's not like fucking Daniel LaRusso. It's Johnny Lawrence is like the main character and everything. And he's like, you know, he's like he's trying to start his own dojo and everything. Like he's fucking up in life. He's just whatever, kind of settling in and everything. So he just kind of starts this dojo, and so like with this kid and everything that he kind of helps out from being jumped and everything. And now like he's trying to like train him to like not be a loser. And then now like, you know, he tried to get his friends in the martial arts too in the first season. It just goes on, bro. There's so many different it's really a good show, bro. Like, 'cause it's not even like it's just damn good, bro. I could go on and on, but I don't even want to spoil it for you. I just want you to see it for yourself, bro. Like, you want to check out the reviews, you can. It's definitely worth it, bro. Like, I hope they have seasons for like all the way until they're in college and shit. I want to see how that shit works in college. But it's like, you know, enough about that show and everything, you know, because I want to be able to get into boxing too. What gym do you pretty much work for?
There's like a gym right down the street, and it has like workout equipment, and I just go there, hop on the treadmill, lift some weights, do some ab workouts, and a little bit of shadow boxing.
Okay, so you don't even have like a trainer or anything like that. It is what it is.
I get Ashari to train for me, and he's my trainer. Like he'll motivate me and encourage me, and then if I ever like want to put on some gloves and box, he'll box me and stuff or wrestle with me.
I can hook you up with like some guy who'd be training people like in boxing and everything, but it's more like just like little. I don't want to say little league or whatever, but he has like trained like actual like people that actually get in the ring and shit like that. He doesn't even live too far. He's like up the street and everything like that. I can probably send you his contact. I haven't seen him in a minute because I had to pay $40 a monthly to pretty much, you know, get trained by him or whatever. But I would consider going deep into it, like, cause like, you know, like the only thing is I'm not gonna be in North Carolina for too long and everything. Like after this year, like I'm gonna be in DC, so I should be more trying to get acquainted with that area. I know, like I contacted some martial artists from that area. One that fucking worked in the military, and like I think I got one guy's card who does like some kind of like karate type shit and everything. But my thing is, when it comes to martial arts, I want to be like a better striker for sure. I want to be a better like grappler and like just be like able to like take a couple punches, or at least be able to telegraph where it's like the other dude won't even touch me type shit like that, you know, or like, you know. So it's just like that's what I be thinking about, you know.
One of my training methods that I'm thinking about doing is like, you've seen Dragon Ball Z, right?
Dude, everybody's seen Dragon Ball Z. Okay. I mean, yeah, hell yeah, I fuck with Dragon Ball Z.
So you know that scene where like Goku takes off his clothing and like the dude with like the 3 eyes, he's like, what the fuck? Like, why are you taking off your clothes? Like, why are you looking like you're struggling and shit? Like, why is the shirt like falling really fast? And why is your shirt heavy? I'm gonna get like a vest, and I like it's gonna be like a weighted vest. I'm gonna get like weighted shit for my wrist and shit, and I'm gonna just move around with that for like a couple of months and shit. And, you know, I'm training it, and then I'll be fast and shit because I'll be used to all that weight. And when I take all that weight off, I'll be light.
No, no, for real. Like, I be thinking about doing shit like that too. Like, it's just like just putting like a weighted vest and shit and be like jogging it and then be like really, really quick with it. Yeah, I think isn't that kind of what they kind of did in the hyperbolic time chamber and shit? Like, wasn't the gravity a lot heavier or something? Like, the gravity room, or like Vegeta be doing, like just to make them more faster and stronger, and shit like that. Like, yeah, man. But
I
yeah,
was also thinking about just letting my friends just beat the fuck up out of me. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
just
wouldn't take
build
it
that
too far.
tolerance. Like I mean, yeah, not too far, but like just give me a couple of kicks. Punch me while I'm on the ground a little bit. Just get me used to getting my ass whooped.
Okay, well, I mean, that's what trainers are for. I think they can do it for you and everything. I would like the style that really, really gets me, like Brazilian jiu-jitsu and everything. I like how it's like a mixture of everything. Like it's grappling and striking and like basically that grappling. Because if you can grapple somebody and really take control while they're on the ground, they really can't do shit to you, for real. Especially if they really don't know how to fight at all. Like, bro, that could really like take a long way for sure. Like Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and I feel like karate would be pretty cool, like kickboxing or something.
It's deadly because you could either kill a man or you could get killed by another man. It's that type of sport where it's like fuck. You know.
I like to learn some judo techniques too. Cause like if you can slam a motherfucker like and everything, bro, it's just like then everything else is just kind of fluidly less like whatever you want to do, just it fluidly goes past that.
I'm that type of fighter. When I used to fight in school, I would usually slam people or I'd put them through the wall or the window or something.
Dude, that's cool, man. Like, when I would get into fights and everything, I would really just go for like headlocks and shit like that, bro. Cause like, man, by the time you tired and shit trying to get out, but you ain't gonna be able to do some shit, man. But it's like, but I didn't keep consistent with like really like just keeping my body a certain like a form of active. Now I really do the shit now where it's like every time I wake up, I have to do like 100 push-ups before I even start my day, or at least get 100 push-ups in a day. Just so I can at least build my upper body. As best I can. Not even about building, but just kind of regulating like the strength and shit like that. So like, what do you be doing day to day to really like try to like prepare yourself for boxing?
So for right now, I'm just taking it easy. Like I'm just doing slight workouts, and then after this year ends, like it's gonna be straight like training, like hella hard training. But for right now, I'm just going to the gym and doing a couple bench presses, working on my core. Hop on the treadmill, and I work a lot. I work at Walmart, so I'm constantly on my feet, walking, constantly moving. Don't have a car yet, so I walk to work, and it's all the way in Raleigh.
Really? You be walking all the way to Raleigh and shit?
Not all the way, but I take the bus, and then it's like a mile to a mile. Like if I just decide to walk from my crib to the bus station, that's a mile. Or I could take the bus, don't have to walk that. But once I get to Raleigh on the bus, I have to walk a mile to the job. So,
damn, dude, that's some bullshit. I'm just starting to get into the whole. Like, I just started jogging again and everything. I would like run like 4 laps at the football field on campus, and like I wake up like hella early just to do that. And then it's just like and after like my 3rd day of doing that, I'm gonna get back into the gym and start lifting again. I'm gonna probably just. I need to set some like I never set up like a really proportionate like workout plan, and that's what fucked me up the past couple years, man. Like, cause I really could have been doing that. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. Like, I obviously studying, but I feel like I could have taken some time to work out for sure and everything. Cause I really want to get like like denser and more like the stronger arms, better upper body strength for sure. Better core, stronger legs for sure. Cause that shit could be deadly too. Even if you're not like a big fighter, at least be strong and athletic enough so people can't fuck you up. Yeah. That was like.
But, it's also more about, you gotta be cause me and Ashari were talking about it. It was like, I gotta accept like sometimes when I step in the ring, there's gonna be some people that I can't knock out. I can punch you in the face as many times as I want. You might be one of them people that just I might not be able to knock out. So, it's really like a brain game. Like, is like bronze really powerful than brain, or is brain really powerful than bronze, So if being smart and muscled up is, good for that sport.
Yeah, it's all in the muscle memory too, and just the instinct, like the killer instinct. You could be a really strong person, but don't really know. Like you be a really big dude and strong, and then not really be in deep into conflict like that. So then, like people would just like really knock your shit in, and everything. You wouldn't even know what to do, and how am I supposed to face this? How am I supposed to deal with this? You know what I'm saying? And you can't be able to face that. You know. Or whatnot, and then it's just like, so it's like that's one of my main things is I want to be so familiar with conflict and like really that it's like when I actually face it, it wouldn't even be shit to me. Like, hey, do what you want to do, how you want to do this, blah blah blah.
I mean, shit. When I was in high school and shit, I didn't really spend a lot of time in high school because I was like always going to juvenile and shit. But I kind of fuck with it because like the way they do it in juvenile is like they're not really supposed to hurt you because you're a kid, like so they're not gonna slam you and shit. They will slam you if you act out of like if you're a big kid and you're kind of acting out, and they can't really control you. They will slam you, but they be doing holds and shit. Like I forgot what it was, but it's like a restraint hold. So I know like a lot of restraint holds. Like I'm not more of a attacker. I'm not more of a striker. I'm a wait until you do something so I can counter you. I'm more of a counter. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like Meliodas or some shit from. I don't even know if you watch Seven Deadly Sins. Yeah, but it's another anime on Netflix. Really good shit too. You're not really heavy with too much anime. You're just more of a soul eater person.
Yeah, kinda. I mean, I'll give anything a try. Like I don't really have a reason not to like anime. It's just what catches my attention or not. You know what I'm saying? So I'll watch anime. Like it's whatever.
No, then you're in a good place too, bro. Like I'm really happy where you're at. 'Cause now you got Cobra Kai. I'm about to put you onto some shit, bro. If I can put you on Netflix, bro. They just put Avatar: The Last Airbender on Netflix.
What?
They've had it there for a minute too, and they got Legend of Korra.
Damn, that's my shit. Legend of Korra was like lit. I fucked with that one.
Yes, and it's like I didn't really fuck with it at first. I didn't really watch it consistently and shit. But it's like now that you can watch it, binge watch it and shit. Like I have like a whole new appreciation for it, bro. I feel like Korra is like a lot more relatable than Aang. Like especially when you're older and everything like that. Like she be getting fucked up, dude. It's like for real. Like she has a whole lot of responsibilities and shit to attend to and everything. I feel like that's more relatable. Like Aang was cool for when it was, but I feel like Korra is some other shit, man. Bro, when I fucking tell you, bro, like now they got Avatar, fucking Korra, that's Cobra Kai, the Seven Deadly Sins, 5 seasons in, so it's really good shit for Seven Deadly Sins, bro. Like I swear, we had to wait in between years for this season to come out. You just can watch it all at once, man.
Hey, shit, that's the lucky thing about getting put on late. I just all at once.
Just imagine you're fucking taking shrooms watching that shit and everything. So it's like it's gonna really raise you up. You're fucking.
Is it trippy?
What Seven Deadly Sins? Not really. It's just kind of like it's more like it's different because it's just like I'm just here since you're like a Soul Eater fan and everything, and you like shit that's like kind of different when it comes to anime. The concept is like more like based kind of like on Arthurian legend in a sense, but it's like it's kind of like Dragon Ball Z and One Punch Man in a sense. So it's like, but a little bit of One Piece here and there because they gotta travel on and do shit and everything. So it's a little bit of everything.
I've watched One Piece before. I like One Piece. One Piece is a really good anime. I like.
You would fuck with Seven Deadly Sins. I wasn't even deep in that. And they got a sequel series coming out soon, gonna be called Four Nights of the Apocalypse, where it's like their kids or whatever gonna be like the main protagonists and the shit. And it's like, bro, when I tell you, bro, it's gonna be some good shit.
I'm excited.
Hopefully you should watch it. Like I know we spoke about, we need to speak a little bit more like about psychedelics and everything. Like I'm like, if you were to describe like your first trip and your last trip when it comes to like the differences, with shrooms or whatever, like how would you describe how when you were first initially getting into like LSD and shrooms and shit, and to like now, like what's the difference now?
All right, so
I'm gonna lay on my stomach now. Don't want to be like all weird and everything. It's just fucking up my back.
Damn, bro. So the first time I really did psychedelics, I wasn't really around the right people, so I was kind of uncomfortable. And even though I was uncomfortable, I didn't really have too much of a bad trip because I'm kind of like really strong in my mental. And I just like, yo, it's a drug. Like, you know, as long as I can turn my thought around, or as long as I realize that, then I can really break the trip at any moment if I want. I could really like, yo, reality. I'm fucking Mike. Fucking, this is what I got going on. I do this, I do that. Like, fuck the drug at the moment. I'm Mike. Like, I just snap back in reality. So that's another thing about the like later on in the trips, you learn how to do that more. Like if you trip more and more, you can like really snap out of a trip and then go into a trip. Um, I haven't really had a lot of ego death type shit. I've really just had moments where it's like I just really think about shit and it helps me think about shit more. I kind of feel like normal sometimes when I'm tripping.
Would you say things like shrooms and LSD, you feel like it helps like depression and everything? Like it really help you like really discover who you are and stuff like that nature? Yeah, you can take your time. It's just like,
Yeah, bro, that's kind of a tricky. All right, so
well, you say it helps the depression. Do you feel like it just kind of over like really like pours into like depression more?
I'm gonna say it like this, bro. So like when you're depressed and you go to like hospitals and shit, for me, I was depressed. I went to a hospital. I had thoughts about killing myself, and they gave me medicine, and I didn't like the medicine. It fucked me up.
Was it Zoloft or Prozac?
I think it was Zoloft or some shit. And that shit was fucking with my stomach, bro. Every time I got into a car, I had to bring a trash bag with me because I would get car sick. It was fucking embarrassing, and it fucking really gave me an actual reason to be depressed. Like, I can't even get into a car without throwing up. So I said, fuck that shit. And, you know, the psychedelics, they kind of helped a little bit, but honestly, it's all in you. Like, really, it's a mental thing. And, you know, I don't really think a drug can really cure it. I feel like a drug can only push it away as far as it can. I feel like the only way to really cure some shit like that is like spending some time alone. I mean, you know, like maybe take a walk down a long street, you know, and just think.
Like
Like,
go into the forest and stuff like that.
hell yeah, just think, man. Just get yourself right, bro. Like, figure out who you are, figure out what you go by, and figure out, you know, like, what are you going to do to make yourself happy?
No, for real. I can feel that for real, man. It's just like, you know, my depression, it's so weird. Like, cause like, yeah, I had my issues, like being bullied in like middle school, and that shit made me like, it really fucked me up. Like, one day I'm gonna just pretty much speak about a whole lot of the shit I had to deal with. I think that's gonna be like the final episode, like after 50, like maybe it's like,
Shit, bro, I got bullied. I got bullied all throughout middle school, bro, and high school, bro. Like, in middle school, I've got jumped in the bathrooms and shit just because I was like overweight and shit, and like I was like being myself, and I was weird, and I was out there and shit.
no, dude, I relate so heavy, but it wasn't like me getting jumped and everything, cause you went to like mostly like a inner city type school.
Yeah, I went to Carrington and Northern, and then I went to like I forgot what elementary school I went to, but fuck it.
Yeah, man, dude, when I tell you, man, like for my middle school experience, it was so weird, cause it's like it was new and everything. 'Cause not like new, it was just like I had to go like in Ballantyne in Charlotte. Like I don't know if you've been to Charlotte or whatever, but see, like we had this area called Ballantyne Plantations, which is like basically, yeah, I know, it's basically,
Plantations.
yeah, but I mean that's the part of town I was sent, like South Side Charlotte, cause that's where all the rich folk were pretty much living, obviously. The German folk.
That shit already don't sound right.
No, really, no, not for real, bro. And see, like, but it was okay, like, cause it was just a regular middle school. But at the same time, how it started was, it's like, you know, like I always had the sense that okay, maybe I was a little bit homely, maybe I was like a little bit overweight or whatever. But it's like I always wanted to have fun, you know. I always want to be one to just laugh and just stuff like that. You never really want to shit on somebody that laughs or whatever like that, but it's just like, you know, there's people that I guess they have a problem with that. I don't know. See, it all started with fucking four corners of me, dude. And it's just like fucking playing a
Four
game.
corners?
Yeah, four corners where you step into a corner and like they point out the corner and then you're out.
Oh yeah.
Really stupid ass game. Whatever. This is this guy or whatever. See, because like, I was out, but I didn't care. I just kept going to the corners because it was like I thought it was like stupid, like funny, and everything. People were just kind of laughing a little bit and everything. And then these guys got out. And they were started like going to corners like anyway, like how they're kind of copying me, but I didn't care, like or whatever. I didn't even see it like that. It's just like, what? It's just a stupid game. Let's just have fun or whatever. Let's sit down whenever we feel like it. As soon as I got into the same corner as them, they just looked at me and just like, sit down, T, and then just like, what? How the hell you know my name? Like, what the shit? We're not even in the same class. They fucking had from another class and shit, and they fucking. They came to our class like to like activity time. It's like, retarded, bro.
Bro, it's retarded, bro. Looking back at it, bro, it's like for us, bro. We dealt with like Karens in middle school, bro. No cap,
really
bro.
dead ass.
Like, Will over here, like I remember one time, bro. I was in middle school. I had a field trip, and I was over here. I was geeking, bro. I was having fun. We were at the zoo, bro. I was like, I'm a wolf man, cause I saw the wolves and shit. So I was hopping around and skipping and shit. And fucking this one kid was like, stop acting retarded or some shit. And like that shit bugged me, but I was like, you know what? You can talk all day, bro. I don't give a fuck. Just don't put your hands on me. So we went to Golden Corral after the field trip, bro.
The detour. Yeah, we went to Golden Corral.
Yeah, bro.
Don't act retarded. So yeah, fuck we went to.
Yeah, fuck all that other shit. He said some other shit, but fuck it. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. But I remember this part. He was talking his shit, so I was really like just ignoring him. And then he came up to me and slapped me. So I got up and just put him through the fucking window of the fucking Golden Corral.
Bro, them niggas that go
through the window.
Them niggas that Golden Corral, like, what the fuck, man? Now I gotta fucking make this tired of. I like Golden Corral. Golden Corral is actually pretty good, but
I haven't been in a minute.
No, really, no one's ever been there in a minute. Cause once you started going to Hibachi Grill and shit, you stopped going to fucking Golden Corral. Like, what? They fucking got.
Do they even have a Golden Corral in North Carolina anymore?
I know they got 2 in Charlotte, I think. I need to go there just for nostalgic reasons, like just to be like whatever before I bounce to go to a different city.
I feel that.
Yeah, no, dude. Like shit was mad crazy, dude. But it's like it wasn't like crazy. Just that's what pretty much started off because it's just like after it's like sit down. They're like yeah, he's so annoying. Like, how am I annoying if like. From like observation one, you're not even in this class. You're fucking like a visitor,
right?
And it's just like another thing. It's just like the thing was like I just sat down because like it was already done. It was already like it wasn't funny anymore. Like bro, like I'm out. It's the fucking four corners. Like what does it mean to you?
You know what my attitude now is that I wish I had when I was like a kid.
Yeah.
Yo, shut the fuck up. Like who are you?
Really? Like, who are you? Like, really? I should have been like, nigga, fucking.
You ain't got nothing else better to do but to focus on me. Am I that important to you?
Really?
Like, is my dick that big? Is my drip that good?
No,
be that hard.
Because after that, bro, this same dude would like fucking ask people like when we're playing kickball or whatever, like to ask me how much I weighed. I'm like, how does that affect your day?
You got a secret of Mario, bro.
Shit was mad weird. I don't know how you can sit down and be like, I don't know what, but this nigga, I need to know what his weight is exactly and just hear what he said. I just said 130 because I didn't even fucking know because it's like, I don't fucking know that hands on and shit. Like, there's no scale, bitch. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to... how does that? I don't know. Like, man, I need to step on scale just in case some random niggas.
I was a big kid.
It don't matter. Everybody's different. Like, what? Yeah, like y'all never seen a fat person in your life before. So what?
I ain't gonna lie. I've slimmed down a lot.
No, who you telling? Same, bro.
Right.
Like for real. It's just one of those things that just kind of went away. Like the older I get, like and everything, the more you do.
Discipline.
I don't know, discipline. Yeah, some shit like that. Discipline. Dude, like being bullied, bro. Like I want to just do a whole episode, bro. Just focus on just like, cause I feel like we could go on for hours, bro.
Yeah.
Cause it's like I hate that term bullying, cause it sounds like it's just like victimization and shit. Like you're being a victim. I don't like being like a victim. Like people got power over me type shit. Like
no, it's just an experience, bro. Like I I have a lot of stories. I have a lot of fucking crazy stories, bro. But it's not really me being a victim or me trying to show that I'm hard. It's just experiences that I've had and shit. That's what makes you you.
Yeah, no, for real though. But it's like I feel like at the same time, a lot of it kind of took away from me, like as an individual at the same time too. Because
Yeah.
like you start thinking like twice and everything before you do that. Like for instance, like I used to be the type to like stand in front of people and like not even like care about like
But
people
now
say
it's
that.
like,
Now it's just like now you have to like, okay, am I wearing this jacket the right way, or I'm wearing this shirt the right way, or am I doing this right way, or am I doing this? Did I say this right? Like you become overly self conscious for no fucking
hey, that's
reason.
that's another reason why I'm doing the boxing shit now, bro. Cause like anybody that says something to me right now, bro, like what? What you want to do about it, bro? Fight?
No, really, man. But it's just like it's just so fucking crazy, so weird how life can be, man. It's just, bro, like, cause like sometimes you be thinking like, man, if you just avoided some people, man, I don't even know,
Bruh,
man.
I'll
Like,
tell you what. If I would have stayed out of trouble in high school, I would have been had my car, and it's just really who you hang around. Like me, I'm the type of person where I don't want to hang around too many rowdy people because I know if I hang around too many rowdy people, I'll outdo a lot of rowdy people and I'll get super duper rowdy. Like
that's a
I'm
weird way to look at it though. But it's just like that's just survival, man. It
Yeah,
be
man.
like
I'm
that.
more I'm more of a lone person. Like, I really depend on myself. Like, I'm not one of them kids that moved into their crib and like my parents. They helped me with a few groceries and shit. They got me a few groceries, but everything, bro. Like it's all mine, bro. Like you feel me? I depend on myself. I feed myself. I wipe my own ass, clean my own ass. Like
Well, I mean, as you should. I mean,
yeah,
like you can't just fucking just get up with a dirty ass. Like it's like it's pretty easy shit.
pay my own bills.
No, no, that's good, man. At least like you're way further on than a lot of people and everything. Like 23, I'm still trying to get ready for that. That's one of the main reasons why I'm fucking going to college because it helps you kind of delay that.
Hey,
For
look, even though I got a roommate, bruh, before I got this apartment, I made sure I was able to pay everything by myself. So you just have to make sure, like, am I financially ready to make this move? Like, you gotta think about, like, so what if this goes wrong? Like, what if, like, I have to use like, savings or something. Now you gotta think about savings and all this other shit. So you just gotta make sure you can afford it. Like I can afford this in one paycheck and still have like money left over, like $400 or $500 left over for my paycheck.
dude, that's real good shit, man. That's damn good shit for real. Oh shit, goddamn, fucking dropped the phone. Um, But yeah, man, that's good that you actually got a lot of your shit together, man. I know you went to fucking juvenile. Why'd you have to go to like juvenile detention or whatever? I always thought like I'd end up in juvenile and shit. I had to fucking hold back myself before I end up in juvenile. But how'd you end up there?
Shit, like I said, I was around the wrong crowd and shit, like, cause nobody really fucked with me, cause I was weird and shit, and the only people that would really fuck with me were like the kids that were into like hood shit, kinda. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't really care. They were like, "Hey, bro, this he's pretty cool, bro. He likes to have fun, bro. He's like pretty wild. I fuck with him. Like, he's funny. He's like entertaining. So
Yeah, man, that's one of the main reasons I wish I wanted to went to like a hood school because I feel like I would have got along a little bit better there. Like every time I went to like predominantly white schools and everything, like I feel like I was always like the main target and everything because it's just like they could get away with it one because I was an African kid. They're not like their
you're
parents. I
living
mean,
an everybody hates Chris type of life.
something close to that, very similar. But there were actually other black kids that went there too. The only difference was I wasn't really into athletics. I didn't like play sports or nothing. I wasn't like super slim. That was another thing. And it was just like people just had a problem with me, not because I was a bad person or whatever. Like if I ever overstepped a boundary or anything, you'd always tell me or talk to me. But
Hell
it's like
yeah.
at the same time, when dealing with a lot of these kids, they never really seen any hardship or nothing like that. So it's like, and even if they did, it's like they're just spoiled as shit. So it's like the whole empathy thing is just it's not instilled into them. So they haven't
Bro,
really seen shit.
I deal with spoiled people all the time, bro. It's fucking annoying, bro. Like, bro, I hate spoiled like old white people, bro. That's like one of my biggest like enemies or ops, I guess, bro. Like every time I see a spoiled old white person complaining about shit, I'm just like, yo, just shut the fuck up. Like you're comfort, like you're like you got money, you're comfortable, you got a big house, you got a family, like go play golf. Go to the fucking pool. Go to Bahamas or some shit. You got the money for it. Just shut the fuck up.
You have literally nothing to complain about at
Right, bro. You
all,
can
man.
die right now and be happy, bro. You really could just do whatever you want and then die and be happy, bro.
Yeah, man. Like, dude, my enemies, bro, is just like, the overly privileged white kids, obviously, the ones that probably say like the N word, obviously,
Yeah.
just because like they want to be black so bad, but it's like they won't. They only see like us as just like
I
entertainers or
hate those kids.
yeah,
They,
it's
they
just like
give me a bad name because I'm one of those kids that like went through that shit. Like a lot of kids are like, oh, you think you want to be black and shit, but like I was raised around like most of the schools I went to. I was like, one of like most of it was like so the majority in my schools were mostly like black, and then the second was Spanish, and then white. You know.
yeah, that's the kind of schools I wish I would have went to, and I feel like I would have turned. I would say I would have turned out better, but I feel like I would have made more friends if I would have went there. I think I was always so isolated because I went to these predominantly white schools, so it's like you're away from your culture in a sense, or people close to you, so people don't even know you like that.
Honestly, bro, it's like living the way I did, bro, and like I'm so glad. I'm like it's really a blessing to live in this type of time where like, cause like if you think about it, bro, like a while ago, like during the Martin Luther King shit, bro, like I wouldn't really have like it's like my stepdad, he's black and he's a big fucking influence in my life, so I wouldn't really have the chance to relate to him or talk to him or be raised by him. If that shit was still going on, you feel me? I wouldn't, have the friends I have or met the people I've met. You know what I'm saying?
You're a pretty cool dude, so it's like like I don't see any bad vibes from you, man, for sure. Like I have white friends too, and everything who is like they don't see me as just like some black kid or whatever.
Yeah,
Like
it's,
I
honestly, for me, it's like, like where do you stand? Like, are you a shit person or are you a good person? Like, what's up?
really, man, I've been around so many shit people to the point where it fucked my life up so bad. Dude, and it's like it'd be mostly sometimes it'd be people that looks just like you, man. And it's just like it's so sad. It's like I'd be telling like some of my friends like that I want to like commit suicide. Very few of them I want to know are black and everything. Like, and I was like one of those like Ziggy, of course. I told him, and it's like, hey man, don't even do that, bro. Like you're not no coward. Don't do some shit like that. I would be out of commission if you ever did some shit like that. And it's just like even with Taylor, like my other friend like Taylor and everything, which I did like my podcast episode in it a couple episodes back and everything. When we did that episode, I told him more about. It's like it's like sometimes I do feel like maybe I'd be better off gone and shit like that. And it's like dude be like yo dude don't do that shit to me. Like don't. And like sometimes I'd be like I really do. So it's like because like a lot of my worst enemies were like white. Like at one point, like they're just people that are just bored and just wanted to fuck with me for like no reason and set my life into disarray to the point. And it's like you go to like high school, like certain parts of people, it's just like they're like the go-to people I talk to like just to hang out sometimes. It's just like that. And so that's what it really boils down to, whether if you're a shit person or not.
Yeah, man, I feel like everybody has that thing. Like, sometimes, like, I'll post something on Instagram and I'll be like, why did I post that shit? But at the same time, like, I remember, bro, like, everybody's low key going through the same shit. Like, think about it, whether you're open with it or not, you're going through the same shit. Like, sometimes, or all the time, bro, everybody always has that one thought, like, damn, low key, bro, I'd be better off gone, bro. Don't nobody really care about me or miss me like that, or, this shit wouldn't happen, but you gotta realize, like, sometimes people really do care. Sometimes people be like, damn, or sometimes people would spread dirt on your name while you're gone and you're not here to defend yourself.
No, man, I had to deal with all that shit for like the longest goddamn time. I know there's plenty of fucking rumors that are just out circling because of the shit that happened, whether in like community college or something that happened like, like high school and everything. I always felt like even through high school, like, it was like ritualistic to antagonize me because then it feels like if you like you shit on me, then you can be able to be a part of the cool kids or whatever. And I always thought that was just so played out and tired because it's like you don't even try to develop like your own personality. your whole significance is built on talking shit about another human being. And like I always found that just kind of corny and everything, you know.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just like
lame.
it's always so very fucking lame, and it's just like, you know, if you look back at that shit, it's like, dude, I used to sweat y'all and everything. Y'all aren't even creative. Y'all don't do anything.
Yeah, bro.
Like, dude, I'm doing a podcast episode right now. I'm fucking dropped this whole tape a
At
while
least you're
ago.
productive.
Like I'm trying to do something. I'm have a whole condition and everything. I'm in college, fucking trying to all I do it. I can became a fucking
Hey,
honor roll
bro,
student.
look, I'll tell you that what you're doing right now is better than just fucking on your phone scrolling through Instagram, not doing shit, not doing productive. Because right now, like, even if you realize it or not, you're building talking skills. Like, bro, if you go, bro, I'm pretty sure if you go into an interview for a job after you keep doing this more, bro, you got great talking skills. You could really just get a job anywhere with just a great interview. Honestly, just talking a lot and like having like experience with it.
Yeah, it's not just like the talking too, man. It's just like, dude, like, you know, even throughout like college years, I've been mostly recluse and everything, and I be wanting to hang out with people and stuff like that. So this is like my means of hanging out. You know, it's just like at the same token, at the same time, and like connecting with others again. You know, because like, you know, you became a recluse, you start wearing like the same clothes every day, and then it's just like, you just don't even bother. Like, what's even the point? Even like, I thought I was gonna come into college and just ball out and just be this super extrovert and everything, but you know, the situation I got, like, you know, I'm about to go to acupuncture to see if like if it's something that could fix it. You know, I think it might be some kind of form of depression and everything, you know, or something, you know, anxiety. And I know I feel this so hard now, especially like at 23, which is crazy. I thought it would be something that like by now I just overcome. But it's just like, you know, anxiety would strike me so hard, dude, when my heart would like palpitate, it would hurt like my neck. And like, that's how crazy it is. Like,
I be having the same shit, but like I said, I got that fuck it type of attitude, like, like I know like some places I'm not invited to, but I'll still show my face because I mean, fuck it, like I'm not hurting nobody. I got good vibes. I'm positive. There's no reason why anybody would, fuck with me.
yeah, and that's how you gotta think for sure. And like that's just kinda how like my mission statement throughout school and everything was just have fun and just enjoy the time you have while you got it on earth and everything. And then it's just I feel like so many years of my life have just been missed out on because I've been trapped at these fuck ass institution where teachers join in with the students shitting on you and everything. Like I remember it's just like I fucking did this news thing. Like they're trying to do like a news broadcasting for my school. My school's hella like just a bunch of trailer parks and shit. So you really had to make the best out of whatever you got. And you know, like it's just like, you know, it's like I think I earned my spot as like one of the anchors or whatever for the news thing, and I would do other things too. Like I would set up like the video slideshow for like the opening and everything, and try to put all the videos together. And I was doing a whole lot of shit, and I wasn't getting extra credit for it. And I didn't even like this teacher like that. But it's like I just once I believe your vision, I just want to help you. And it's like, you know, but I was always treated like shit over it. And it didn't really make any sense. Like sometimes he would like make fun of like how like I dressed and everything, you know, and it's just like it was weird. And like in other classrooms, I don't know, there was like this art teacher I used to have for like homeroom, like dude, not even doing anything in the class. Homeroom, you just sit in the class and not do shit. And fucking shit, like when the shit came on and everything, like, you know, like I could hear from other people, it's like her just saying that I was like a dweeb or something, and I'm like, dweeb for what? Like I'm fucking anchor trying to do news
Right.
and everything. I'm just doing what I'm supposed to. You write it off like I'm a dweeb. Like you're a whole teacher. You're supposed to be like uplifting people, and like you go and talk shit about me to like my other peers and everything.
That's
Like
what I'm
how
saying, bro.
fucking miserable must you be? Like I'm just not. That's why I'm like I'm pretty sad. I'd be depressed, but I'm never gonna like shit on nobody
Hell
for
no, bro.
anything.
Like that, you just like, bro. Like that's the shit. Like really, when people be saying you gotta say fuck everybody. Like there's this dude I followed on TikTok, and he was like, if anybody gets in your way, bro, fuck them. If it's your parents, fuck them. Girlfriend, fuck them. Fucking friends, fuck them, bro. Don't let nothing get in the path of what you want to do. If you want to become, a fighter, bro, fucking people are scared of you getting hurt. Fuck them, bro. If that's what you want to do, bro, go do it, bro. Fuck how other people want to feel. You gotta worry about yourself first. So, anybody that puts doubt or like that doubts people, bro, they're just gonna look 10 times more foolish when that person they were putting doubt in accomplished their goals.
Man, I'm looking at that really hard now, man, because like I sometimes, bro, like I really wish I could start shit over back to like when I was 18 and everything, when I was just graduating high school, because like by that time my mom fucking stole all my graduation money and shit. I don't know what she did with that shit. It was $1,200. I needed to save up to get a fucking car, man. You took all that shit and then said like you put it in a CD account. It is $800. I know I spoke about this in another episode. Like, that shit had me so heated and everything, and so it just led to so much shit and everything. I was supposed to work and get money to get a car, and then like do shit like that, and then it's just like it was just a whole lot of shit I had to deal with when I should have been focused on if things would have went just fine. My dad would have gave me the Cadillac and everything as soon as I graduated high school, and then it's just yeah, he had a nice Cadillac. The Ville was great, but he didn't give it to me till like way later and everything. After one, like my first car fucked up and everything because my mom got a shit ass car with that fucking with the timing chain that just snapped and everything. Like not even a couple months in. And it's just like, if I would have gotten the Cadillac and the $1,200 and everything, I would have been in the studio every week. I would have gotten a job. I would have saved up money. By now, I would have had like several projects out. Have you been in the studio before? Yeah, man, like that. I dropped the whole like
you were there
project.
When we did the Journey shit, right?
I was there when y'all was at Cheetah's house. Like that one time. That was the last time we saw each other.
Have you been to Bull City Sound Studio?
I've had them on like the radar for a little bit, but I already found somebody that would let me like record like 2 hours for under $60. Wow. No, really, and he would like master this shit like for like $200 or some dollars, depending on like how many tracks and everything. So like that's what I'm trying to work with for right now. But it's like it's like I need to actually make money, start saving money, and actually write the songs. Like I don't know, like. Shit's been fucked up this year, man. I was able to drop one project, but I was thinking like by the end of the end of this year, I was gonna drop like probably 3 and everything. One in the summer for Sincerely, and then like this semester I was supposed to focus on the next project. But it's just like shit just doesn't work though a certain way. So it's just like it is what it is. I can always save those projects for next year or whatever.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm really trying to work on, bro. Cause like a long time, bro, I've been let like they're valid excuses, but I've been like disrepenting myself very hard, and I've been like really trying to like let nothing be an excuse. Like the COVID shit, I was letting that be an excuse for a minute, bro. But then I was like, nah, fuck it. Like sometimes when I'm sick, like as long as I know I'm not gonna get nobody else sick, bro, I'll just go into work. Like fuck it. If I get dizzy and faint, I'll just drink some water and focus on my breathing. I'm cool.
No, man, for real, man. Like real shit, dude. Like yeah, man. It's just I feel like there's just been so much shit. I had to deal with so much shit in the community college. Like when I look back at my life, bro, and like that's really like one of the main things. Wait, hold up. What about?
Can you plug this up?
Shit, didn't even catch the shit. It's no problem. But it's like, bro.
I just woke up, so it's straight.
No, it's fine. No, bro, when I tell you, man, like, bro, I was caught up with like circles of people, bro, that I had no business. Like, even from high school that I knew that they weren't my friends and everything, but I still like stuck around them because they were all the people I knew and everything. It's just that's what sucks about graduating from such a small school and everything. You don't know too many people. You're basically isolated and everything. Next thing you know, like you're going to this new place at CBCC, and you see a couple people here and there, and they might have an issue with you, and then they try to socialize like with other people by trying to shit on you, and it'd be like bitches, which I'll never understand. Like, how you gonna hate on a nigga and then try to like, cause like the first like they be saying that shit like, oh, I don't like so and so, and then it's like then there's like there'll be that other nigga that just swear he's gonna get some pussy if he just agrees with her and like tries to like, which is like probably the most asinine bitch pussy type thing I've ever heard. It's just like, like let me hate on this nigga so she can notice me. Like, come on, what? Crazy, bro. You're lame, bro.
I've been trying to find out like how to socialize. Like, the only place I really socialize is at work and with my coworkers. But like other than that, like it's kind of like hard. Like I don't really know how to like go out into a bar and just make friends and shit. Cause it's like a hit or miss. Like damn. It's gonna be kind of fucked up if I walk up in here and we don't start clicking and fucking with each other.
Yeah, man, that's the thing. It's really hard, especially when you get older and everything, because you don't know what people's intentions might be. You don't know if they have like a dead body in the fridge.
Right, and plus you be focused on other shit. Like me, I'm focused on money right now. I'm trying to get some money.
Yeah, I feel like at the same token, like for instance, it's not really. I don't want to say it's hard for me to make friends. I like to make friends and meet new people. It's kind of been harder for the last couple years because I had to deal with the condition and everything. But it's just like like my intentions are pretty pure, like and everything. Like like I'm not gonna do you dirty. I don't have like I'm not gonna put secrets about you out there, start rumors about you. Like if we fall out, I just leave it alone and just go my own way, and that's just it, bro. Like it's just like.
Why would you break the peace?
No, breaking peace. It's just like it's just some whole shit, like bro, like on
Why,
the real.
all that extraness and all that negativity. Like, why just let it linger around, bro? Like, just squash it. Just hey, bro. Silence.
Just leave it and just let it be silence, man. But it's just like but it's really not even people that you beef with. You gotta worry about. It's really the people that pretend to fuck with you but don't really fuck with you that'd be the scariest ones, because like literally like you could be friends with them and probably confide in them in some shit and they will go straight to people that quote unquote dislike you, man, just to socialize on you and everything. And like it's weird, how do people just think like that? I'll never understand that. Like you gotta put on a persona for someone you don't like just so you can be able to talk shit about them to someone that you kind of do like. I don't know.
Yeah, man. I mean, shit. It's been happening to me a lot this year, bro. And honestly, that's one of the reasons why like I'm more of an alone person. Like, yeah, I would love to go out and make friends, bro. But at the same time, it's like that factor because that's a lot of people, bro. That's the majority of people, and it's sad, bro. So I'd rather just be on my own. I'd rather just be on my own and like worry about myself. You want some chocolate?
What the hell? Yeah, sure, why not? I was wondering like what the fuck. I actually fuck with these actually. They're actually what the Lindens, whatever they call.
The Lindens.
Yeah, them shits is hard. What was that? The white chocolate ones?
Yeah, the white chocolate ones. I got the brown chocolate ones too.
They're not edibles, are they?
No, I'm good.
Actually, thing is, like, I got some ingredients at the crib and everything. I know how to make, like, some African toffee or whatever, like, shit, like, from scratch. That is some really good shit. Like, I need to make some for sure, because I got enough cans to make, like, I think one can make, like, a whole big-ass batch, like, one can of condensed milk.
I'll definitely buy, like, a bag from you.
I'm like when I go to DC, I'm thinking about like maybe I could probably like pour like some of that THC oil and probably make some edibles off the shit and everything.
Yeah.
It's really chewy, man. If you get it like right like when it's lightish brown and everything. I don't want to make it like dark brown where it's like hard and should be cracking people's teeth and shit like that. I want to make my shit mad chewy. Hold on one second. Let me just feel this shit. Straight out the fridge. Yeah, man.
Didn't want to leave it out on the counter and let it melt and shit, you know.
I mean, that's what it is. I think Reese's. I think they try to push Reese's as like that one candy you had to freeze up and everything. With the Reese's, yeah. But yeah, man, dealing with people in society, bro, it's a trip, man. Because you really don't know what people been through in their life, and it's just like that's all I think about and everything now that I'm like at 23. So it's like the next stage of your life is obviously like becoming a home owner and starting a family and shit like that. Yeah. And it's like, I got close to some bullshit ass people, man, that just try to just shit on your reputation all types of ways and everything. You don't want your kids to just grow up and be like, like, oh, your dad was this, your dad was that. You don't know how much people care and everything, but that they're gonna like try to slander your name way into your like an adult age and shit like that. But it's just like, but it'd be things I still worry about though, because it's just like you don't know like what they might be telling like their kids and everything. They might tell their kids to try to target your kids and shit like that. Which is like I know the world's a pretty big fucking place anyway, so it's like it's not worth of shit like the sweat and everything, But I'm about to consider moving to damn DC and shit like that, Which the nightlife is gonna be crazy. That's one of the main things. And weed's legal. I might be going to grad school. No, really. Like, I'm looking forward, bro, like, to what life is going to be like for me in D.C. and everything. Like,
what quote made me look at life a little bit different?
What, for sure?
The Bruce Lee quote when he was talking about water, like be water and shit.
Bro, yeah, we're crazy you bring that up. That was on my mixtape, actually, like H2O. If you ever listen to something, yeah, I got a sound clip. Like, if you ever listen, you should listen to it. Like, yeah, check out my mixtape for sure. Ego Trip, like it's in my link tree or whatever. Yeah, you pretty much seen like
SoundCloud.
Yeah, I got SoundCloud. It's on my SoundCloud. You can also listen to Amazon Music or whatever if you want, but it's just up to you. It's on Deezer too.
I'm gonna listen to it the way you get paid, so you get paid from it. Because I be wanting people to do the same for me, bro.
I don't even be trying to get paid for this shit right now. Like I know, like once it gets 6 months in, I'm starting to see if we can like set up the Spotify more better, like elegantly, so it can be able to like make a little bit more money off it. But it's like right now, I just want to put it on SoundCloud and get it like about, so it's like I can just drop the link everywhere and everything, so people can listen
go
to
ahead
it
and get known and shit.
Yeah, it ain't about like getting to just get some kind of attention, so it's like I can get some feedback over, which is like one of my biggest problems when it comes to like me putting like my music out there. Is I want to get the right kind of feedback and everything, and just be like, oh yeah, I got a fan and everything, I'll probably listen to your music coming up and shit like that. That's all I be thinking about.
I'm kind of glad I took a break on music, because when I dropped that Psyc Mike project, a lot of people were like rolling up to me and like, what's my motherfucking name? And I'll fucking yell out Psyc Mike and shit. Hell yeah. So I'm kind of glad that shit don't like follow me around no more, because like it was like, okay, fuck.
It was getting annoying for you or whatever.
Not annoying. I just like hate when like all the attention is all on me, and I'm like, oh fuck. Everybody sees me right now.
Dang, that's cool. At least like your song's kind of fucking catchy though. That's good. That means that you're making some kind of traction. Like for me, it's like I'm trying to see what I can do, like to really get people to actually listen to my work more. I tried putting posters up, and then they tore all that shit and everything. Like even from my Mental Threads podcast. Yeah, because it's campus. You can't just be putting posters all on buildings and shit without asking.
Don't you go there?
Yeah, I know, right? Like I'm paying tuition to even fucking go there. What's the problem?
Bro, fuck that, bro. You should make a stand, bro. You should be like, nah, fuck that shit. I go to this school. This school promotes my education. Like, you feel me? Like, what do you go to school for?
Business administration. Like that's my business.
Is advertising not part of that?
Yeah, no, really. Like yeah, even like my Mental Threads podcast too and everything. I'm trying to get the word out there so more people want to hop on too.
They didn't say you couldn't like pay a fee to just put it up there?
That's what I need to ask. It's like something about residential life. I don't know. I put it in the elevator one time. They tore that shit off. Like, how you gonna tear that shit off from the fucking elevator? Like, what's the deal? Now I gotta reprint the shit, and then I'm probably just put it in the laundry room or something like that, where people won't even be pissed off. Like,
put it on your door, bro.
I mean, obviously, yeah.
Start like getting little like sheets and cutting them out and start sliding under people's doors, bro. Like, make it be known.
I didn't even think of that. That's some good shit. Yeah, I could probably reprint it. I was thinking about doing Hood Uber for a while, but it's like we're already in fucking October.
Hey, if you do it in the Halloween, bro, like just put some candy to it, bro. If like people gonna see a piece of candy taped to like a piece of paper, and like, oh shit. They're gonna make sure the candy's not open and shit, but yeah, they're gonna be like, oh fuck yeah, a piece of candy.
That's fucking smart. And actually, I still got some. I could probably just fucking go to Walmart and just get a big ass bag of candy and shit.
Like $4.97, $4.99.
That is some cool shit for real, man. I swear. I'm trying to think to myself. That's actually a good ass strategy. I gotta listen to this episode again just so I can be able to like remember, write it down.
Bro, I got tons of strategies that like will definitely work, bro. Like if you ever need like help putting something out there, bro, I'm the type of guy to talk to, because like I'll come up with ideas. I'll be coming up with good ideas.
You be following me on Instagram, right? I don't think you do actually. I think double check it again. Like. It's Liberian Toast Crunch. Yeah, no. That sucks that you, Cheetah, and Destin aren't like as close as you used to. I know we can't really talk about every step, but it's just like, like I feel like that collective altogether. Yeah, like you can look at my link tree and everything. If you want to be able to check out episodes on the Mental Threads podcast and everything, or just my mixtape on SoundCloud and stuff. So it's some really good stuff, man.
Is that it right there? Is that
yeah, that's a SoundCloud right there. So it's like, So it's like, just H2O that has the Bruce Lee clip at the end of it. And also Drowning, it has the Jason Voorhees. I know like the Friday the 13th clip at the end of it's pretty good stuff. I feel like I picked the right clips for each song. not each song, but I know Hold It Together. It has a clip of Rick and Morty and everything, or fucking Rick and Morty goes like, get your shit together and everything.
Hey, shit, me and him, like, if we decide to do this half tab tonight, I'll fucking listen to it while I'm tripping.
Definitely actually, yeah. Like the beat selection is actually pretty trippy too.
Have you seen Acid Tab before?
Acid tab? No, I've never even considered taking acid. But if I were to take it, I'm gonna probably just wait till probably December, like once I graduate and everything, and maybe you can probably fucking.
You want to see one?
Do something? Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not?
Shit. Yeah, these shits are pretty cool, bro. They got like aliens on them and shit.
Fucking aliens on the tabs and shit. Oh fuck. You just put it in the freezer?
Yeah, it keeps them fresh.
Oh, acid tabs.
Yeah.
You just put it on your tongue. That's it.
That's like a little alien thing with a lightning bolt.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, dude, where's your bathroom at? Hold up. Fucking. But it's like, yeah, man. Wait, what were we talking about? We were talking about. I had to take a little bit of a break. Yeah, you're talking about the whole acid tabs and everything like that and whatnot. You're not really like a social like drug. Not just I say drug user because I just like drug like.
Drug
fucking,
guy.
Yeah, drug guy or drug. But it's like you don't be like fucking in the club doing like ecstasy and shit like that. Right? I mean, you ain't gotta tell me. You don't have to incriminate yourself.
I mean, yeah, I'll be in the club doing ecstasy and shit. Like,
so you do be going to the club and shit?
Yeah, but I'm not one of them people that's gonna tweak out or wild out, bro. Like you'll just see me smiling hella hard and just like really bump into the music and like if you talk to me, I'll get hella talkative and like we'll just start talking and talking and talking.
Yo, that's that cool shit for real, man.
Yeah, I'm not out here tweaking like you see on YouTube and shit. I'm not out here like, where's my kids? Where's my kids? yo,
be like government done, like government done took my baby and shit like that. Fucking crackhead or nothing, man. Like, nah, but it's like for real though. Like it's just. You know, we've been talking about a whole lot about life stuff and shit like that. I know one of our topics, we supposed to be talking about bitches for sure and everything.
Yeah, bitches. Oh, man.
I know like your preference is usually like black woman for sure, but you're
black woman or Latina, you know, Spanish.
And that's just the one you just kind of grew into because you went to like predominantly black schools?
I guess, yeah. I guess it's like just what I'm used to seeing and, you know, just my preference, you know, so I'm comfortable with it.
No, for real, no. I didn't get deep with black girls because like, I only had like one black girl in my school, like in elementary school and everything, until like middle school and everything. When they're on the bus, like on the way home and shit like that, I'd be like, bro, like that's when I really like rediscovered it for real and everything. But it was like predominantly white school for sure. Honestly, I wish I would have just gone to like a regular like hood school, to be honest, looking back, because I feel like I would have learned more about life if I would have went there. Everything. Like, after when I left these schools, I didn't know how to function at all because it was always let the cat.
It's not really in school you learn about life. It's really like what you do outside of school. Like a lot of the shit that I did outside. So like the whole thing about me going to jail and shit, like when I went to jail is like I was fucking with the wrong crowd and I had some shit on me. Somebody put some shit on me and I got caught up and, you know, I had to go to jail for it. So, you know, you just find out like just through like, you know, mishaps and shit. Like nothing really goes down in school, like except for a few fights. But like everything that like really fucking matters about life and how to like really stick up for yourself and really how to like get up in there is like just outside of school.
Yeah, no, for real, that's some shit, man.
Like exploring. That's, bruh. Exploring is the best thing you could do. Like after school, I would take the bus and go all around downtown and explore downtown and find like secret spots to hang out at and shit.
That's really cool, man. Like I don't know, I feel like I wasted a part of my human experience on Earth, and I feel like a lot of that is like being caught up between us, like having like parents that are just kind of protective of you, like not overly protective, but it's like, but at the same time getting caught up with like, you know, being exposed to all sorts of shit like domestic like violence and shit in the household and everything.
Yeah, my parents, they were trying to keep me real sheltered, bro. Like they were trying to like keep me in the house and shit. And like when I got in middle school, bro, I couldn't take it, bro. I'm like, yo, I'm tired of being in this fucking house all the fucking time and not doing shit. I can't go outside. I can't do this shit. Like, cause I'm like this age and y'all worried about me cause y'all think I'm gonna get snatched up and shit. Like,
I mean, that's really a good like fear to have though, man.
Yeah, and I feel like, that.
Because you never know when some crazy people gonna be out there just chopping motherfuckers up. You don't know, man. Like,
yeah, man.
People will really be bored to the point where they want like, man, I would just go eat some people. Like, I don't know, they exist.
Yeah, I always understood, bro. But I was at the same point, bro. Like, I was just in that house too much, bro. I was just in that room too much. I
used to feel that same way
myself, bro. Like, I wanted to go outside.
You had siblings though, right?
Huh?
You had siblings and shit?
I had my brother late, bro. Like right now he's 12. I'm 21.
Oh, I mean, what is so? My brother's like we're 2 years apart, like this. So it's just like
I wish I had that.
We basically grew up like together in a sense, like, but you're still like a surrogate parent to a degree.
Oh, yeah.
Like, especially with the whole like my parents divorcing and everything like that. I had to get punked out of my own house by my mom's boyfriend. Man, that shit was not fun, bro. Cause imagine you get punked out in your own house, like you live there, you don't even know where this nigga even comes from.
Bro, I've been punked out by my fucking stepdad before. There's been moments where he's tripped, and there's been moments where I've tripped,
But he loves you though, and like cares about you. He's not saying like just to shit on you just because and everything, cause he can. Like, I feel like that's what the deal like us
also,
and our
he's
mom's
like
boyfriend.
a New Yorker, so you know how New Yorkers are.
Man, they all come to North Carolina bringing that North shit in.
Bro, what the fuck? Like that's one thing I've been trying to figure out, bro. Like, what's up with all like these New Yorkers coming to North Carolina, bro?
Cause like it's cheaper to live here than fucking there.
She said what?
Because it's cheaper here than there, basically.
True, bro. I heard like a pack of cigarettes was like $15 down there. Like, you got me dead, bro. I'm not buying that shit.
And living in some city with rats all over the place, and I bet the bitches are fine up in New York, but it's just like, obviously. But
honestly, I really wouldn't fuck with a lot of bitches from New York, bro, because I feel like they would be on some like top tier shit, like not top tier shit, but like high and mighty shit.
They'd be like the type to be confrontational and try to like fight you and type shit like that, or
Nah, not like that, but like too good type of attitude. Like, oh, I'm too good for that. I deserve more.
I mean, maybe shit. That's one thing I'm being like really afraid about leaving like North Carolina and Charlotte. Like in general, is like shit is gonna be so expensive in fucking DC because it's up north and everything. So it's like I might really like maybe every time I come to North Carolina, I'm like, oh my gosh, shit was really this cheap. Oh damn. Yeah. So I guess that's the one thing I might look up to for sure, man. But it's like,
I've been to DC once for like a field trip, and it's just pretty exciting.
Yeah, no, for sure. What really took me off guard is like, bro, not just the nightlife, bro. Like literally, like the woman, like in the nightlife, bro. You cannot see one ugly bitch in DC. Like really, like when they're at the nightlife, that was just my impression of it right then. Even if they were like not as homely, like they looked like they were fun, like at the same, like, you know what I'm saying. But it's just like, bro, there was always like a club open. There was always something to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, you know, if I wanted to just go out like somewhere like every weekend, I could probably go out for like years. That's how they would just go on and on for like that, man. So it's just like, you know, I was just really attracted to the whole nightlife of it and everything. And plus, you can fucking go to the gas station and weed would just be right there in a jar, just there. Like it's nothing and everything.
That should be lit. Just walk up into a store like, can I get 2 scoops of purple brain pillow and 3 of bubble gum kush?
Yeah, maybe some sour diesel on the way out, sir. Yeah. But it's like, yeah, man. Like, I feel like that. Because I was like, if I want to smoke weed, I want to be like in an area where it's like, who gives a fuck?
Right.
One. Like, you know, it's just like, where I can just
down the street, just smoke it.
Yeah, just like, it is what it is. Like, I don't have to like pull up.
Anyway, like, I will walk down the street and smoke, or I'll walk by my job, or I'll walk near customers and have like smelling like weed and shit. Cause honestly, the way I think of it, bro, I feel like there's so many people that smoke weed in North Carolina, and like, you know it's illegal, like, you know you're not supposed to do it, but
nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Cause what the fuck, like, it's weed.
Like, what is it gonna do to me for real? The only thing is like weed. That's like, I feel like it should just be legalized so it can be like fucking. Like, not regulated, but just fucking, like, just make sure it's not laced with some bullshit.
Nah, I got lotion, like hemp lotion over there, bro. Like, that shit's fire.
You got it from fucking Burlington or some shit? Because I got fucking hemp lotion from Burlington, like, one time.
From Walmart.
Really? It's so it's like, okay, if it's in Juan, what the fuck is it still illegal for?
Right.
That shit is so dumb,
Let me
bro.
see it.
It's like the most retarded thing in the
'Cause
world.
I will say it is THC free.
But it's still good lotion. I mean, I'm not a lotion person. I'm more like a cocoa butter ass nigga, but it's just...
Yeah, the soap I was telling you about, the Dr. Squanch, they have cocoa butter in it. But this, like, it's THC free, but it's made out of the weed plant, you know?
Yeah, hemp. Yeah, I know. You can do anything with hemp. Like, make fucking clothes and
Make
paper and shit like that. Like, it would kill so many businesses. We all know it's political and, like, capitalism. That's why this shit's not fucking legal.
Yeah, I'm telling you, there was something I watched, bro, and it was like, we could save so many more trees and shit, which we really need to do. We could save so many more trees and shit if we just switch from making paper if we made paper from weed.
No, deadass. I believe that. Like, weed is honestly the one thing I feel like can save the world right now. Like, global warming and everything. Cause if we use like biodegradable plastic through like, you know, weed plastic and shit like that, that's one thing. The list goes on all the types of things.
You could make, I think Ford was the first one to do it, or the only one to do it maybe, but they made a car that ran off of weed.
They could probably still do it too.
Yeah.
They could really do it.
Technology that we have, fuck yeah, they could do it.
And like, cause like, gas is such a finite source of, you know, energy and shit. I fucking lost like energy. We need it for energy. But it's like fuel and shit. Like we need to really start considering alternatives. Like I think like you could probably.
Because I don't think it's gonna last forever, dude.
It's really not. And by the time it gets to the bottom, who knows what kind of damage it's gonna do? It's already fucking up with global warming and shit like that. Maybe weed is just the one thing that just might save the universe. Like I'm not universe, but like the world. Like for real. Like you know, like less pollution because biodegradable. Okay, it's like a closed.
Because the way I wasn't even thinking about it like that, but now that you brought it up, that's kind of scary, bro. Like, what happens after we drain all the oil out? Like, the earth just starts caving into the core
and shit. I feel like maybe that's what it
freak
is.
the fuck out, bro. I would be like, yo, I'm prepared for a lot of shit. I'm not prepared to sink, bro.
Dead ass, bro. It's just like, I don't know, man. It's just like the world being so capitalistic and greedy is like, I ain't some fucking hippie over this shit or nothing, like, or some fucking like wannabe Jedi or anything like that. But it's just so fucking like stupid and like, you know, just tenacious. I don't even know what the fuck tenacious means. I don't even know if I'm using it right.
Nah,
but anyway, but it's just dumb because it's like you're doing all this shit like weed
Make a profit.
and it's fucking up everything. Like literally, like pollution wise, everything wise. We could probably switch things just using like weed products and hemp products. Like and we thinking like, man, what if people like smoke more weed? Like would depression go down? Would people be less depressed?
Hey, that's what I do when I'm depressed. I smoke weed.
I feel like I'd be like more paranoid and shit. But I feel like because it's just I'm not used to like feel like high like I used to.
Like I was paranoid at first when I would smoke weed. I would get mad paranoid. I remember I got my first time getting high. I walked up in the school, bro, and I was just like, oh man, I don't feel good. Like my stomach hurts and all that other shit, bro. And I wasn't used to it, but you get used to it and you learn how to like channel it more and you learn how to, help it. You learn how to make it help. You learn how to use it helpfully and not, like I said, I'm just doing it for fun. So if my stomach gets hurt, I expect it. But if I'm like at work, you feel me?
No, I said like, bro, like I remember there was one time I used to smoke weed and I used to feel like just, I don't want to say cloud nine or whatever, but just like, it used to be like a fun experience. And I was like, when I smoke weed, it's just like why the fuck did I even smoke that shit? Like, what was even the point? Like, gosh, I have shit to do. Like, why am I doing this? And everything. And it's just like, I miss the times I used to like smoke and it was like a huge thing, like, in high school and everything, but now it's just like once you're like reaching adult life and it's like you still want to like probably smoke up and everything as a reward and everything, but it's just like your head's so fucked up from anxiety that you can't even enjoy the high anymore. And that's where I'm at right now, and I'm hoping acupuncture can probably deal with my situation to where I can be more relaxed and stuff like that.
I just be trying to think like be cool about it. Like I'll walk into work. I walk into work, smell like weed, and my manager will come to me like, "Why do you smell like that?" Smell like what? Smell like that. Like what? Smell like cool. I smell cool. Oh no, that's the Fresh Falls I put on this morning. That's what my deodorant is called, Fresh Falls. Like just fucking.
They can't say it's weed because then they have to admit that they probably do it too.
Nah, they'll say it. They'll be like, it's weed, and I'll be like, you ready for this one?
What?
No, it's not.
Bro.
No, it's not.
I mean, does Walmart do drug tests or just like whatever?
Nah, they don't do drug tests.
Shit, man. I don't even know why I even asked questions like that. Cause
Actually, nah, because they will. I think it's like a lot of other jobs where like if you fuck up or if you give them a reason to drug test you, they'll drug test you.
But like they're pretty much not really care day to day, basically. Yeah, man. I don't know.
My manager smoked weed. One of my managers offered me a beer while I was smoking weed in the parking lot, which was funny.
Bro, man, like I think about like, man, I really wish I would have like lived in Raleigh or like and in Durham, like growing up and everything, like in freaking like, especially them fucking teenage years and shit like that. I feel like this would have been a good change of space to me, because it's like, for my case, it was like me being isolated from the urbane side of Charlotte because I had to go to school like in the freaking Ballantyne Commons just so I can be fucking bullied by like white kids and everything for like, you know, for no reason or whatever. And then it's just like, you come down to like your side of town and then you're still pretty much like not like an outcast, but you're unknown. So it's like whatever happens in school and everything, like, yeah, the reputation follows you. It's like, then they think like, oh no, that's who you are. And it's like, no, dude, it's not even that
I feel like as long as you're like kind of unknown, bro, you have a blank slate. I feel like you can always have a blank slate, you know? I mean, shit, people are out here like, you know, if I want to, bro, I could really just say I'm a different person. Like, there's people out here that feel like they're different people on the inside, and they change their genders and shit. Who's to say I don't feel like, you know, this person today?
You know? I guess that's one way to look at it for sure, man. You know, yeah, man, like for sure, man. Like, dang. Man, for sure. Well, what are the topics he said we had? Or fucking, I know we just kind of went on a rambling, just talking about all sorts of shit and everything. Yeah. I want to make sure it's like we got any more.
We talked about the music, the fighting,
psychedelics a little bit.
Psychedelics, and then we got Durham, HBO, streaming services, and we already talked about bitches. I think.
We talked about Durham a little bit too and everything. We pretty much, and the streaming services, we pretty much just talk about like Netflix mostly. I mean, like we already pretty much know HBO Max. It's jam packed with hella shit and everything, hella lit. And everything, you know, and it's just like, for instance, so it's just like, why didn't you want to go to, it's not you didn't want to go to college, just didn't feel like it and everything. I feel like you would be a whiz in college. I feel like you'd get along just fine. Man,
I mean, I've been to college parties and shit, and I've gotten along with people. People think I'm pretty cool and shit, but it's like, I just ain't never really had the time for it, bro. Like I said, I really be focused on my money, like, I got expensive taste. I like to spend money, you know, so I always gotta like keep working, keep getting my hours up so I can make money, you know. Because I mean, I like that, you know, I like clothing and shit, you know. I like to have a place to live, so just
for real. No, I could feel that.
Once I get my car, I'll definitely most likely go to college. I just need a car right now.
You should probably start at Durham Tech and then maybe transfer. Even though you might be a little bit older and everything, you know.
How old are kids in college?
I mean, it kind of ranges. It kind of depends, because some people come back and everything. Like, there'll be some bad bitches to be 30 in college.
I'm 21. Like, I think I'm still kind of young.
Yeah, you're still young. You can still be in college in your 20s. Like, some people don't even graduate till, like, 27 or whatever. Like, I know. A guy is probably going to be graduating 27. Like, I'm a little bit older than most people in college. Like, you know, most people are usually graduate at 22 and everything. I'm about to graduate at 23. Like, so not even like a big difference.
Hell yeah.
Now, when I transferred to NCCU, I was already like 20 years old, I think. Yeah. And it was just, yeah, it's just stuff like that, man. You know, like I really missed out on my college experience. Hold on, I got
Damn.
yeah, I missed out on my fucking college experience a whole lot and everything because of shit I was dealing with. That's one of the main reasons why I'm going to grad school in fucking Howard University. 'Cause I feel like it's like another chance and whatnot. You know, if it's just 2 years and everything, it's just more time to try again.
I'll say if I was in college, bro, I'd do the that challenge where they get the speaker and they start banging on the door. Where it's like, what the fuck is that?
That's a new challenge
What the
now.
fuck is it? Yeah,
There's
bro.
always a new fucking
Oh, you
challenge.
haven't seen it?
Yeah, I mean, you feel to show me.
Oh
If
man,
you
I
want.
hope I can find it on TikTok.
Because I feel like just yesterday we were just doing the crate challenge, and then like that shit. I don't know what happened with the crate challenge.
Like you go to NCCU?
Yeah, NCCU. Yeah, that's where Destin used to go.
Yeah, I remember one time we went through the halls and like they had like the doors like through the hallways. They would walk up to the door, get a big ass speaker, and play that song. And every time the beat would do like the do 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 do, they would get there. They would just bang on the door, just do 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 do. They were kicking the door and shit. I was like, damn.
Yeah, bro. I miss freshman year, to be honest. I'm not even gonna lie. Like this year's pretty chill too and everything, but it's like I feel like, you know, like I got like 3 bottles sitting in my room right now, like fucking got some gin, some whiskey, and some fireballs and everything. I'm trying to see if I could get like maybe like 6 more if I can. Probably before homecoming and shit. I'm gonna be the homecoming alcohol plug.
It's funny, bro. People think I would be a big alcoholic because I do like Molly and acid and weed and shit, but alcohol kind of makes me feel weird.
I mean, alcohol's cool, like, socially, but I feel like some people go over the top of the shit sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to drink and get sloppy drunk. Like, it's like, what's the point in that? So you can not function? Like, no, there's no point. It really is no point. I could see you being going to a HBCU for sure, man. Like, obviously, like, it's 80% black woman, man. I know for sure you would fuck with it at a HBCU.
Yeah. I definitely thought about going. It just depends. Like, I just gotta find a place that's for me.
I feel like NCCU would be a good place. Like, it's not that far from you, 1.
Yeah.
And 2, it's just like, you know, like, what kind of major you see yourself professing in?
Definitely business for sure. Because I really want to go somewhere for a trade. That's what I really want is a trade.
You ever think about maybe, like, how can I say fucking... What am I thinking? You're thinking maybe going to communications. So could you see yourself in communications too?
Yeah, I can see myself in communications.
I'm thinking maybe I should have did damn communications because like I feel like a lot of my focus, like I feel like marketing wise, like 'cause I know mine is like business marketing.
This is one of
Hold on.
That was kind of weak, but there was like some where they like just kick the fucking door. Like they turn their back to the door and do that like that heavy ass kick where you're just like boom boom like with the back of your leg.
Yeah, man, I could feel that, man. I could definitely feel that. I could definitely feel that, yo. Man, I'll tell you, man. Bro, college, man. Dude, if it wasn't for COVID, man, for that 1 year, I feel like, man, we probably get like a bit more of the experience for sure, man. But it's just not even.
That's another thing that fucked up the college shit for me was COVID.
Yeah, no, for real. I want to wait for this COVID shit to kind of die down a bit.
Yeah,
And be
I
like,
wanna like if I go to college, bro. I wanna enjoy the full experience, bro. Like I wanna go to a party on campus. I wanna bag some bitches and shit, bro. Like I wanna live like that college. I wanna experience that.
yeah, man, you can do all that. I can see you enjoying all that for sure. That's what I'm trying to fucking do. Like I know I went to a spiritual guide and everything, so it's like, I feel like maybe my grad school years are probably gonna be a little bit more exciting than like my undergrad years for sure. So it's just like, plus it's gonna be fucking at Howard University. That's one of the top HBCUs, so they're always doing some shit and everything, and it's probably not too far from the clubs and stuff like that. So it's like, shit is really, really gonna be deep with the shit and whatnot.
I haven't been to a strip club yet since I turned 21.
Word?
Yeah, I want to go.
I was about to go to one once I first got my car and everything, but I ain't had no ones to throw up. Like, it's just like,
Oh yeah, if I come, bro, I'm gonna come with at least like 200 or maybe 500 in ones.
That's another weird dichotomy. It's like we try to we push going to the strip club as being more like, I don't want to say it's being more important, but it's like being more like people go to the strip club, like when it comes to prostitution to the strip club, ain't it like basically like the same thing? So like one, you actually one is just throwing money like as a spectacle and everything, but you're not really getting anything. You're just throwing money, and then it's like
no,
it's just like
that's the thing.
Security in a strip club.
There's more security in a strip club. But I wouldn't fuck a prostitute though, cause like she been around the block a couple of times, like she like
probably got every disease.
hell yeah, bro. Bro, I got a clean dick for a 21-year-old, bro. I kind of want to keep the penis on my dick. Like I know some dudes out here really be walking around like, damn, bro, when my balls itch or why I got a lump in my fucking testicle, like why my dick itch, bro. Like I wonder why.
You been fucking with skeezers for like months on end, man.
Yeah, bro.
And
Like,
most girls just shrimp thing with the prostitute and shit. But it's a
You want to speak into the microphone, sir? By the way, this I know we're at close to the end of the podcast episode, but here's like, you state your name or whatever.
Yo, yeah, it's the young Hov stepper, bruh. Vouching for the strippers out here. It's a fair trade, but there's a lot of girls out here that's just stripping just to strip. They ain't with the whole sexual, for money trade. You are gonna find, some of your females that's into that shit, but it's like, with other shit, you got your, people just doing it for fun and people just doing it more shit. It's life.
This nigga has been in the background the whole time. He's just not wanting to say something like an hour and a half into this damn shit. But it's like, but yeah, you should definitely put it on your bucket list for sure. Like, definitely, like.
Yeah. I'm gonna go once I get my car, bro, and once I get everything that's been like holding weight on my back. Once I get off the weight on my back off, bro, I'm gonna go to the strip club.
Oh yeah, sure. Like definitely, you should definitely consider doing it for sure. Like I would consider going. Like one of my childhood crushes is now a stripper. Like in Florida, we're cool though now. So it's just like sometimes maybe I could probably hit her up if I drop in Florida one day.
Shit, bro, I wouldn't mind getting a girlfriend and then going to the strip club and like have her like do like a 1-day thing where she works at the strip club, but like only for me though. Like only like any other dude I see talks like, hey yo, bro. So like. That shit ain't going on, like.
just to get a girl that fucking knows how to pole dance and just do the shit at home.
I had one girl, bro. She knew how to give a good lap dance. Like, that shit was pretty lit.
Honestly, this weird you bring up strip clubs. I would definitely consider investing in a strip club. Like if I had to start my own business.
So that's one of my plans in life. Like, I want to own some shit. So I want to own something that makes me money, bro. I want to own like. Not a strip club, but a titty bar. Like, like a bar, but, there's
Isn't strip clubs basically titty bars?
Yeah, I mean, there's like a lot of different types of strip clubs. There's a strip club downtown, and it's like more of a gentleman's club. And there's a strip club, like Diamond Girls, that's like a strip club. I know Diamond Girls gets kind of slutty. But I just want one where it's like a bar, bro. It's mostly a bar, but you got like a few strippers.
And maybe some topless like waitresses and shit like that. Yeah. Something so like that. They ain't got to dance.
VIP lounge, just straight bars and shit. Like just come get your drink and food and shit. Tip the strippers, tip the waitresses.
Yeah, man. Like that's why I went to business administration, because I feel like there's so many things you can do. Like if you really get the funding for the shit and everything. This is just like
I wanna open up a club like so I wanna like do something for like the acid and trippy shit. Like I wanna have like some type of like 80s theme. You know what I'm saying? Like disco, but like an Austin Powers theme.
Oh, you're talking like 1970s, 1960s and shit like that, and it's
yeah.
just like, is it gonna be a strip club too, or is it just
Nah,
fucking
nah. It's just gonna be like the Austin Powers shit.
like
Honestly,
a Woodstock cross,
Yeah,
like
it's,
Austin
real
Powers?
trippy, bro. There's gonna be like girls, like they're not gonna be like strippers, like not like titties out and everything. They can if they want to, but you could just be dressed up in some fly ass clothes or whatever, and just like they're gonna be like in like the cages up in the ceiling, just dancing and shit. Like I feel like that would be pretty cool.
It might just be pretty cool, man. It might just be. Jesus, fucking. Yeah, man. Like I'll be thinking about probably starting like a laundromat and fucking like a party bus. That's one of my main goals for this year, like and everything. Cause I know like COVID will probably die down a little bit more next year, hopefully, or maybe people might take vaccine. I don't know what's the difference.
Bro, I got both my vaccines, bro. When I got my second vaccine, the nurse told me that I might have to come back for a third one because the shit keeps mutating. And I was like,
Yeah, that's
bro,
what's like. Once I hear the word mutating, I'd be like, no, you can keep that vaccine shit to yourself.
the only reason I'm getting it is because Walmart's paying me to get it.
I understand, bro. Like I get it, but it's like it couldn't be me, bro. Like it's just taking the vaccine, mutating and shit. Y'all better get X-Men powers in the fucking next couple months and shit. Don't have like a fucking horn grow out your head and shit. Fucking like it's just I don't know.
My arm hurted up for a little bit. My arm was getting sore and shit. It was
Better
swollen.
shoot lightning through that shit, man.
I hope, bro. I'll become Static Shock, bro. Like, just start taking the little manhole shits off the fucking street. Start skating around town on that shit.
Let's call yourself White Lightning.
Yeah, yeah.
No, bro. Like that's the one thing. If you had to pick like a power, what kind of power would you get?
Shape shifting.
Just shape shifting? That'd be your main one.
Yep.
I can see that. Like
I could
Misty.
Cause honestly, like I could do whatever I want. Honestly, like, all right, just shape shift into this form to get in there, or shape shift into that form to get in there.
Really? Yeah, that's amazing. I feel like in terms of functionality, a power I would get fucking I could probably like control like atoms and shit like that. Now you can just make anything.
That'd be OP.
You would literally like, and then it would just like the more subatomic you get, the more shit you can really do with it. You know, you can fucking manipulate reality if you get most like subatomic or some shit like that. Like fucking that'd be some
Really,
cool shit.
like do like a move where like you can make bombs out of atoms, bro, and just make that shit super fucking strong.
No, really, that's like I feel like that's like the most functional power you can get because you can literally do any. If you wanted to grow big, you can do that. If you wanted to do whatever, you can just do whatever you want, like by manipulating all types of atoms. Yeah, so that would be fucking cool and everything and whatnot. It's like I know we've spoken about like just like about mental health and shit like that, which is like some shit. I know like we even joked about like how like if you want to like be like considering how all the good shit that's coming on like with like fucking Spider-Man No Way Home coming out in December and shit everything. If you work on a suicide hotline and shit, you can just remind people like, hey yo, they gotta have 3 Spider-Mans in this damn movie. You gotta watch it and shit like that. It's just like would you say like when it comes like I know like, sometimes you be feeling suicidal and shit like that. What helps like with your suicidality? Like what really snaps you out of that? Like what really helps you?
I mean, shit. Nothing really, bro. Like just like time to myself, bro, and like just remembering like I'm out here like I got myself,
Yeah, no, I could feel that, man. It's just like I feel like just calling a friend and everything, kind of telling them how like I feel about some shit. Like that could really help too. Like maybe get their insight and shit like that, because it really just puts some perspective. Like, oh yeah, like you matter and everything. Like I remember I told one of my friends like, I don't want to be here no more. It's like same one that said, oh don't do that to me, like T and everything. It's like, hey man, it's just like it's cool that you actually. Take the time, like, say what's up to me and everything. Because he be working at a gas station, Quick Trip and everything. Not too far from my house and shit. So I just, like, pull up and be like, hey, what's up? And then it's just like, like even just talking in the car and everything, because it's like we used to go to high school together and everything. It's just like, it's just like you joking and everything. It feels like, high school over again. It feels like, like it just reminds us that we're still pretty young at the same time. We still got a whole lot to look up to.
I got that young type of vibe, bro. Like it's funny, bro, because I look like I'm like old, bro. Like I look like I'm 25. I understand that. But when you like get to know me and shit, bro, like I'm a kid, bro. I like to have fun, bro. I got that young type of vibe. I'm a youngin. I'm a chit.
You look like you're older than me in a sense, because you actually have a full like. I think we both got beards, but I feel like your beard's more like out there in the front and everything. So it's just like you look more like mature and shit of that nature, man. But it's like, yeah, I feel we should really do like another episode, because this is probably like might be like my longest episode so far and everything. I know
It's been like about like an hour or two. Look out.
This is gonna be a cool episode and everything, but I feel like I need to really start closing it now. We could probably set up another time to hop on if you want, for sure. I know we were talking about hella shit even before this, so it's just like, there can always be something else we can speak on. All right, so that's episode 32 of the Mental Threads podcast. That is Toasty ESV and Psyc Mike signing out. You want to leave any final thoughts, Psyc Mike?
No, I'm straight. Just, have a good day. Be you.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, just
And fuck with the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck with the podcast.
Yeah, Mental Threads podcast, for sure. All right, cool. Sew it up, and we are sewing out.